Hello and welcome to another episode of Late Night Games. I'm your host Paul, and once again, we're delving into the world of darkness with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Where we left off, we just got off the Elizabeth Dane, barely. We got shot up along the way, but at the very least, we didn't get killed, nor did we kill anyone, so that's a good thing. However, to survive, we used up all of our blood, so let's see if this hooker will give us a treat.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Normally, you're not my type, but, you know it this time.
Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
Will do. Let's go. Alrighty, let's find somewhere nice and secluded for, some midnight snackage. Delicious. Come on.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Not just yet. Follow me a bit more. I want to make sure no one sees us.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Sure, let me show you. Oh shit! Fuck! Fuck! I forgot to... Fuck. Oops. I accidentally forgot to stop eating her, and she died, so I lost the humanity. But it's okay, I've gained so much humanity so far while playing the game that I am, like, superhuman. Humanity's main thing is if you lose it all, you die, but also it helps prevent you from going frenzy. Just drive. So I need to be a little careful now when I run out of blood, because I'll be a little more likely to frenzy. Not by much. I mean, I'm still at 9 humanity. That's like frickin' saintly. I mean, by the scale of humanity in the actual World of Darkness game, an average person is 6 or 7. Someone who doesn't even like hurting people's feelings is like an 8. To be in 10, you have to be like the ultimate saintly priest of amazingness and not touch little boys. That was inappropriate. Anyways, we are off to talk to LaCroix.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
That's right.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. His seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
Thanks, Junk. I like Junk. To the penthouse. Ooh. What's going on here?
I've said all I need to for now.
Of course we missed the good part.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone on board was massacred. There weren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicate it was opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into, and have him contact us.
Certainly. What a waste of time.
Every problem that's brought to me has to be dealt with. It's the seemingly insignificant time-consuming trivialities that plague my night. Which is why, when I assign you a simple task, I only want to hear unbridled vehemence on your part. Understood?
But what's in it for me? I'm solving your problem. What do I get?
My thanks. And that goes a long way in this city.
Alright, what do I do?
Yes, about Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I'll go right away.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
Goodbye. Alright, so Grout is the Malkavian primogen. The primogen are like the elite in the city. The strongest, not necessarily strongest, but the most senior ranking vampire in the city is the primogen for that clan. Every clan's got one, as long as that clan has representation within a city. So, that being said, he is the primogen of the Malkavians.
Hey,
Huh?
I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
Oh, it's that girl who I fed blood to in the hospital way the fuck back when. It's hard to do these nights. You look much better. I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. It can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Of course, Heather. I would love you to stay with me.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
Wait for me at my place. I can't have you following me around. It's dangerous.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
My dear Heather, what did I ever do without you? I'll see you later. Sweet, I have a ghoul. So, as I was saying, the Malkavian primogen would be the highest ranking Malkavian. Malkavians being the absolute batshit crazy people in the vampire world, because, you know, their specific vampirism causes them to go nuts. Oh, hey, Nines!
You. What are you doing here?
Yo, Nines, what's up?
No?
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Huh? What was with that? That was kind of fucked up. I'm thinking Nines might also be a Malkavian. Alright. Doesn't appear to be anything of importance outside, so let's just head in. Crazy people, here we come. Oh, I have to return to my haven to check my email. Whoa, okay, let's sneak up on this person, and... Nom! Hum nom nom nom. Since, you know, I'm low on blood, I'll drain you dry, because you look like a bad guy. Yay, I was right, you are a bad guy. Whoa. Nom nom nom. There we go, now I got full blood again. Full health, full blood, and I'm sitting pretty. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Kill! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fire axe? Fire axe. Batter up. Whoa! Ow! He just... Wow. Okay. He dealt like...
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Huh. Okay, so that was, Grout. The crazy one. The leader of the crazy ones. The craziest of the crazy ones. So, that being said, they are... Sorry, he is a shrink? A crazy shrink is the leader of the crazy people. That's kind of awesome. Also, he speaks really well. Most Malkavians are a little too crazy to talk quite so elegantly. Like, that was really, really articulate for a Malk. Swing, bada bada! Perceptions once shape... Perceptionist once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perceptions and therein turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Okay. That looks like a brain. That looks like an hourglass. That looks like an eye. So, perception, the mind, and time. Well, let's go with time. Time. Time? Well, the mind changes things. Haha! Okay, so... Not sure if that was what I'm supposed to do, but hey, why not? Ooh. More Grout.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing of perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Aw, he misses the days of nut houses. I don't entirely blame him. I'm sure that would be quite the environment for someone who feeds off madness. Is that a picture of Grout? It's really cool. I like his hair. Oh. Ho ho. Bada bada bada. Ping! And now for you. Whoa, whoa, ping! That is so entertaining. Back away, you psycho crazy thing that hurts. Okay, you're dead. Good. Getting the fire axe was definitely like the greatest decision ever. I mean, there's no real challenge to these guys because they're all crazy. The fuck was that? Okay. Locked. Locked. Oh, it opened the door at the top of the stairs that otherwise just went into the roof. These things really aren't that— oh shit! There we go. Well, that was unpleasant.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
Huh. Well, guess it makes sense that his tests wouldn't be the most pleasant of tests. I mean, he is from an age of psychiatry where shock therapy was common. There are a lot of these little things to play story about him. I'm liking this Grout character.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Okay. La 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 la. Up this spot. Whoa. The fuck was that? Ooh. What a pretty view. Here, go on my way. Wow, LaCroix Tower is really fucking tall compared to everything else. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. It doesn't take much graphics, but just the little dots driving around and the lights in the city turning on and off. That's such a cool touch. It actually makes the suburbs look a little bit alive. I really like that. Huh. Oh, another stairwell. Or is this the same one? I don't think so, because I didn't turn around, but I'll find out in a second when I get to the bottom. Definitely not, because there's a living person down here. Swing! Bada bada! Tippity 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 toe, tippy 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 toe, tippity 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 toe, sneaking all around the world. Huh? Into the wall you go. Disappear. You. Blood striking. Whoa, that was a mistake. Pissing you off is not a good thing to do. Back off, Night Boy. Oh god, they're all pissed off now. Blood Purge! Yeah. Good old Tremere Thaumaturgy. Oh. This is just the locked door that I couldn't get through here. I'm guessing the other one over here is the other locked door I couldn't get through? Yep. What about this way? Still looks locked, and it's got like metal bars on it, so it might be similar to that other one where I made the metal bars come off with a trick puzzle thing. Whoa. Another talkie thingy. And 2 more deadies. Okay, I'm gonna hit you. And you didn't notice. Cool. Feed off you. Free blood. These masked people, though, are really not the most observant bunch. Oh, look at that. Their reflection is still in the mirror. That's kind of silly. I guess rather than making... Because they couldn't make things actually reflective, because otherwise the vampire would be reflected. So it looks like they just made the reflection a static image.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Huh. So that was him talking about when they asked him to be the Primogen. And as I said, it's not normal for Malkavians to be able to speak so well. This place is a dead end. I wonder if I can break this. Oh. There's a switch. Oh, it wasn't a bad reflection. It was a window. Well then. I was about to say the developers took a lazy way out, but nope, it was a window. Oh shit, blood purge. Get up and be fed upon. No? You don't want to be fed upon? Be fed upon. No? Come on. Let me eat you. You know you wanna. Not gonna hurt much. You might even like it. I know I'll like it, because I'll be fed. And I like being fed. Is this... It's the room from before. Oh, and there's a ladder. Cool. Another speakerphone-y.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, oh, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
So, he's a vampire who finds it surprising that other vampires talk about, like, the night and the fate and the blood that runs through. They're vampires! Of course they're gonna talk about, like, mystical crap. They're bloody vampires! Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two, and we twist the ebb and flow. So, it's the same as before, but chaos is now the mind, order is perception, and time is key. So I had to do I had to do time a bunch of times and then do mind. So if time is key, time, and then order is perception, chaos is the mind. That didn't work. Huh. Okay, I don't know what I just did there, but it worked. I lit all the torches. Okie dokie. Down we go. Something sounds deliciously electric. Yep. Oh. Looks like the beam directly ahead of me is down. As well as this one and this one. Oh, now more beams are down. Alright, so it looks like I'm just hitting all these switches to disable all these beams. Taro Fang. Frenzy check modifier +1. Yay, I'm less likely to frenzy. That's handy. There we go. All thingies off. Huh. I opened the door in the red room. Red room. Red room. That's Grout's inner sanctum. Oh, and this is the locked door I couldn't get through before. Now it's unlocked. Which means the red room is up these stairs. And now straight ahead is unlocked. And guys, I think this is where we're going to end it. We'll end it here at Grout's Inner Sanctum. We had quite a productive episode. We got halfway through Grout's mansion. At least I'm hoping it's halfway. Maybe more than halfway. I don't know. We got while through Grout's mansion after being told to go to Grout's mansion, after reporting to the prince, who didn't seem mad at us, even though we got shot up in the Santa Monica. No, the Elizabeth Dane in Santa Monica. We got shot up, but we didn't kill anyone, so he wasn't unhappy. I don't know what he's like when he's happy, but he didn't seem very unhappy. And we have a new ghoul waiting for us at the home, so I think after Grout's mansion, we're going to head home, read our email, and get some loving from our ghoul. Well, not necessarily loving, but see what it is she can do for us. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Late Night Games.